Everyone, Chris here. We are safe and sound at anchor in Charleston, South Carolina. There's the Aircraft Carrier Museum. We are anchored directly across from the Maritime Center, and what we usually like to do is come in whenever we come in, anchor here, and then wait for absolute slack tide to buzz 1 mile to the Maritime Center because the current through here is crazy. This time, however, the hope is not to go to the Maritime Center, save a few dollars, and spend our time at anchor fixing our autopilot. We were offshore yesterday, and autopilot just stopped working. It, of course, happened at the worst possible time. It's when the temperature was dropping and when it started to rain. The hope was that right around this time, we would be pulling into Fernandina Beach and grabbing a mooring ball. But alas, I was not going to do 24 hours of hand steering, even with the help from the boys. But so the plan is to spend today fixing our lovely friend. What I might do is just, because we have a spare wheel unit, we'll probably just swap out the spare wheel unit, and then that'll work, and then I'll fix the actual wheel unit down below where it's warm and all that jazz. But we do have to go to shore a couple of times. We need to get some diesel fuel because I burned diesel all day yesterday getting in here. And then groceries because we like food. But there's another challenge when going to the Maritime Center, which is directly across, is we only have a 3 horsepower motor for our dinghy. That's 1 mile, and this is not exactly a place to just casually linger as you cross the river. You definitely need to make sure there's nobody coming because those things fly. It doesn't look like it's moving, but it's probably moving at 10 or 12 knots, even in there. They are crazy. And then the Maritime Center is right there. Where is it? There it is. There's the Maritime Center. It's the building right there. That's where the dinghy dock is. But yeah, luckily you can really see them coming for a while because the river goes way up there. So if you have any hint of commercial traffic coming down, then you wait till it passes. And then you can also really see around the corner. We have AIS. We'll just see them on AIS and see if there's any commercial traffic at all before we go in the dinghy. We won't have that ability coming back from there, but it's easy enough just to like turn around and head to the closest channel marker so that you're out of the channel when they go by, and then just stay out of the channel. But we have some stuff to do. Always an adventure. I think this next summer we are going to replace the wheel units, which just always suck, with a linear actuator. So it's an electric motor that goes arm in, arm out, and those are twice as strong. I wonder if we're just overstressing these because we tend to sail in higher winds than a lot of other people. So I think, you know, at one point we were in like 20-30 knots last night, and yesterday during some squalls, and that doesn't bother me at all. So but it's too much for the autopilot with our little weak one here. Anyway, I am gonna get organized and get started on this, and I will chat with you later. Bye.